Alright, I wanted to detail today the PlayStation 4 software update 3.0 because not only is it a big update, but it actually bothers me and I wanted to share my opinion on it. So here's the thing, okay? I like the update because of a few different things. I like the events tab even though there's nothing that appeals to me yet because I don't have any of the fucking games there. Oh, you have Drive Club? Oh, come on, I don't really play Drive Club. I mean, I tried it once, it's okay, but not the point. Anyway, so there's that. I kind of like that. I like the communities feature. That's probably my favorite fucking thing here. But most of the damage from the update comes from the USB media player, and I don't know if it's a Sony issue or what. Like, cause they messed up a lot of files on my fucking flash drive, so I don't know if it's their issue or not. But for example, did the software update itself corrupt the files, or did the media player and the USB media player merge fuck something up? I really don't know. Anyway, so here it is, 3.0 update. These are all just pictures. I didn't feel like doing an actual video because I didn't really feel like doing that. Plus, there were some things I wanted to show, but I didn't want to show real names or anything like that, so I had to censor some stuff. Anyway, so a couple different things. They added a PlayStation Plus tab and an Events tab, which is what you see right next to the Friends, and then obviously PlayStation Plus. So anyway, so what you see here, it's a very minimalistic looking app. It's not even like an application really, it's more, I don't know how to really describe it, but anyway. So on top, because they didn't update the games yet at the time of this, I think the games get updated Tuesday, which is the 5th. I believe it is the 5th. So right now, Grow Home is free, and then a few other things. If you scroll left and right on these tabs, you'll find a few different things too, like, oh, you know, save 10% or $10 off of this or whatever. You know, and then advertisements for, you know, take the Taken King on Destiny today. You know, advertisements to actually sign you up to online, right? You know how they do like on the PlayStation Store too. You look at this Plus tab and they tell you, oh, you know, sign up today and play GTA Online, or you know, take the battlefield to your hands with PlayStation Plus. You know, all that kind of thing, right? So, and then below you got deals. So you know how sometimes PlayStation Plus users get special deals. Typically it's a higher percentage. So for example, say for example a game is half off. Well, if you have PS Plus, it might even be 75% off. I mean, you can get some really cool ass deals. And then right below it, as you can even see too, they have a section for all the PlayStation Plus games that you own. Okay, now obviously not own, but it's more like what you downloaded from Plus. And obviously they're gonna stay available to you as long as you're a Plus subscriber. So yeah. Anyway, so like I said, there's a bunch of different games to have, and it doesn't matter if they're installed or not. They pop up either way. For example, I don't have Fez installed. I don't have Towerfall. I don't think I have Outlast installed. I mean, I think I do. Yeah. Anyway, they fucked up the friends section too a little bit. Not too much, but just a little bit. Before I even mention this community thing, you see above it where it says all friends. Yeah, they originally had it so that it was online friends first as its own tab, and then all friends below it, or you know, the rest of the friends is below it. But now they merged it together to make it all friends. So the way it works is all your online friends are listed first alphabetically, and then all your offline friends alphabetically. You see what I mean? I didn't get a picture of it, but that's how it works. Let's see. And below it is favorite groups, they call it. So say for example you talk to a certain people, you know, a certain amount of times, you know, like, oh, for example, I chat with Leos a lot, right? So I might add her to a favorite group, which I did, and then you can name the group whatever. It's basically like a fucking, it just renames the message list, really. So like, if I name it a certain name, I can go into the PSN messaging, and then it'll change, it'll have a different name because I named it something from the favorites group. It's kind of weird to describe, but and that particular feature I don't really care too much for, but I understand how it could help or be beneficial to someone. Again, kind of depends. But the real main thing here is this communities tab. Basically, it's this little thing where you can create your own groups, and so you can add people, invite people to, you know, socialize, chat. You know, you can join people directly in their games. You can even fucking, you know, share pictures, things like that. And there's not, I don't want to say not too much you can do, but there is, you know, enough features to at least, you know, be satisfied. Like for example, You can post a message of the day. You can, have a little discussion feed at the bottom. I wish that, when someone posted something, you could directly reply under it, but instead you have to post a new post, in response to that, and I don't care for that either. You can share pictures, like I just said. Hell, what else? You can even promote people too. So, like for example, if you want a moderator, you can do that too. I don't know what specific privileges they get, so I'm not able to detail you on that. The Now Playing tab, if someone was playing online, they're actually online playing something, you can join their games directly. You can even see where that middle button is, right above, not above, but under the English, United States thing. You can actually invite people to a little party chat. The people who are in the group to a party chat, which is kind of nice. As far as what you can do with the group, like in terms of customization and settings, not really too much you can do. You can associate a game with it, which is what the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 multiplayer beta thing is. So if people were to look for a group related to the beta, they would say, oh yeah, hey, I found this group, Beastal Ops, I want to join, whatever. You can add a description. You can add your primary language. That's optional. Same with the game. The game is optional. You don't have to associate it, but it makes it easier to find. You can associate a time zone. Again, also optional. You can even change its own little profile picture and background. So, like for example, where the little friend icons are at the top, you can change that to something else. You can even change the background too to something else if you want. Hell, unfortunately, you can't really get too creative with it. Like for example, oh shit. You can't, for example, say, oh, I want to put one of those meme pictures on. You can't do that because you can only use pictures that were taken with the share button, okay? So, and I know what you're thinking, well, hey, what if I use the media player to take a picture of take a screenshot of a picture? No, that doesn't work. I tried it. It doesn't work. It tells you cannot take a screenshot. And you can't download the photo, so, yeah. So I don't know how you would fucking manage to do that. So, really, the only customization you get is from your fucking the capture gallery, and that's really about it. Oh, they also redesigned that too. They made it a different icon, but then they also made it, instead of a list view, they made it a grid view. I don't know why they did that, but they did. If anything, I like the option to toggle that on or off. But hey, whatever, Sony doesn't like options, that's okay. And then the Now Playing section got changed a slight bit too. These little icons are bigger, so the game icons, those are bigger. And you can select them if a friend is actually playing something, you can join them. You can select it, join them, and it even tells you how long they've been playing for, whatever. And how long they were online playing that game for, right? Right. I don't think this needed to be changed, and I think it looks funny too, seeing the GTA Online tab look totally normal, but then the FIFA and the Mad Max one just being a perfect square, not even filling the whole thing. Yeah, this was the favorite groups thing I was talking about, where you can add people to it and you can chat with them, and that's really all it is. You just add people to it, and it treats it like a group chat. That's really all it is. I only censored the one with Leo's thing is because I put something special there, so yeah, that's why that was there. But yeah, you can pretty much name it whatever you want. There's no limitations. It's not like, oh, I can't name it this because of whatever. There's also a new thing called Request to Watch, and it's actually interesting because how it works is, if you want to see someone play a game, you can click that button, and you'll get a notification, or rather they will. It'll say, this person wants to request to watch a gameplay or your gameplay. And there's a couple of different ways you can do it. You can use the share button, or rather not use the share button, but you share play, which involves basically just a one-on-one deal. Or you can do stream to YouTube or Twitch, which is also nice too. You can stream to YouTube now, which is what my last video was. So if you're wondering what the hell that was, that's all it was. So don't think there was anything special in it, but it was more of just testing that feature. I don't know why the fucking what do you call it, the live stream thing has to pop up on the side too for the thing, but oh well, it is what it is. It's not a big deal, but it is, Anyway, next thing is the events. Like I said, this thing just came out yesterday, so don't expect to see a ton of things. Like for example, don't expect to see anything Call of Duty or Battlefield or what's another popular game out there? Last of Us, Mortal Kombat, whatever. Don't expect to see any of that because this thing just came out. So I'm sure developers actually got to put some time into making these fucking events. And it's also worth noting that you cannot create your own, because if you could, I would have done it already. just to, you know, demonstrate, but there's no way to do it. Only developers and publishers can make these special events. And then you can, you know, the idea is to register for these things, so, you know, you keep tabs on it. And I guess when you register, I guess you get like some kind of system notification on your PS4 saying, hey, you know, this event is now live. I guess. I don't really know how else it would work. Alright, now for the big damage. The fucking the USB media player. Oops, I mean the media player, as they're now calling it. This thing, I swear, I don't know why Sony even changed this up, because the original USB player worked fucking flawlessly. There was no issues with it. They only made it a problem when they made this crap. So it's worth noting that right now this media player here, this standard player, was already a downloadable item before the 3.0 update. The only disadvantage to using it was nothing worked in the background, so I couldn't play a music song and then minimize to the dashboard and still have that music going. It wouldn't work. Now you can do it, but with a few different catches, which is what I don't like about this, and this is why I hate it. Okay. So first, they did remove the USB media player and they created this. And actually, it's more of they merged it to this application. So you have to actually download this. This is a fucking 500 megabyte fucking file just to play your own stuff. Like, really? I never had to do that with the USB player. Why now? Even before you had to download it. It's like, why? Well, you know, just cause. Anyway, so you have a few different options. Recent played, favorites. Woohoo! The only advantage to the USB player than your flash drives, okay? This update fucked up a good amount of my files too. You know, that's what really fucking pisses me off. Is this fucking update here screwed up a good majority of my fucking audio files on my flash drive. And what I mean by that is, it's not that they don't work, it's like somewhere after the H's, all my fucking information for those files are cleared. Like, all the titles are cleared, all the fucking artist information fields are cleared, and the album informations are cleared. So all you see when you when you fucking pull up the quick menu is it'll just say whatever the file name is, and then the artist and the album fields are gonna say unknown, and then you won't have a cover. Well, that's another thing, they removed the covers too. And like I said, this is what I'm having a problem with. I don't know if this is a Sony issue where the update just bricked it or what. Because like I said, the files work, but that's not the point. I don't want it to look like that. I want my files to look right. I mean, I spent hours, days making these files look a certain way. You know, that's why a bunch of these have covers, is because, like the first file, I had to make a custom cover for that. I had to name it a certain way. I had to do all this crap. I didn't do all this bullshit for nothing, alright? And that's what really fucking bothers me, is that this happens, okay? Again, I don't even know why they did all this. But, and you know, I'll try formatting the drive, even though I really don't want to. I'll try formatting the drive, re-uploading the files, and see if that fixes the problem. Because it might, because on my computer, the files and information, they're all fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's only on the PlayStation that's a problem. So I'll do that, and I'll see if anything changes, and I'll follow up with it and see what happens. Hell, okay, the second problem. Actually, yeah, third problem, actually. Third problem with this. While you can play your own music in the background still, there's a few things they messed up. So if you minimize the application to your dashboard, the music actually cuts, it pauses for a second, and then resumes a second later. Okay, bad. The USB player didn't do that. And then the other problem is let's say, for example, I'm playing a game, and I want to change my song manually, so not with the quick menu or anything like that, but actually like scroll through and change to a different song, because that's just what I want to fucking listen to. Oh, you can't even do that, because if you try to open the media player while you have a game running, you get an error message, or rather, yeah, telling you that you have to suspend your game. It'll tell you that you are going to suspend your game. Are you sure you want to continue? Why is that fucking bad? Okay, if I'm playing something online, that kicks me out of whatever online match I'm in. Any single player game, it doesn't really matter because it's a single player game, but that's not the point. It shouldn't have to suspend my whole game just to fucking change a song. USB player never did that either. Okay, I could go on the USB player anytime I wanted during a gameplay and change a song anytime I wanted. You know, I never had that problem until now, okay? So now it's doing that. I don't know why. Like I said, this is one of the things I don't get why they changed. It makes no fucking sense to me whatsoever, because really, it worked flawlessly before. Now it has a problem. So Sony, please, for the love of fucking God, either restore the original USB player, or make it so that I don't have to suspend my game. In fact, actually, if you make it so that I don't have to suspend my game every time I want to change the song manually from the song list in my flash drive, I'll forgive you for this. But until then, what the fuck, really? So, I don't know. So like I said, I'll have to try formatting my drive again and see if that fucking fixes it. If not, I'm gonna be even more pissed. Alright. Next up is not really a major thing. I mean, really, it's not. But under these like when you look under the what's new thing, you see all these little posts that say, oh, you know, name played this, or name started that, or name did this, whatever. You can now put comments under it. And I don't even know if the other person gets notified, because I posted something on somebody's post, and then I got replies, and I didn't even know it. It didn't even tell me. Oh, along with the USB player, I almost forgot. What's kind of nice, USB player, I wish, no. With the media player, it's kind of nice because you actually get notifications now. You can choose to do this. You can get notifications now for when the new song pops up. It'll tell you what the file name is, or the song's title name and artist name is. It's kind of nice, but that doesn't really fucking benefit me if the files are kind of messed up. I did have one issue with the fucking media player where, actually, I had this happen quite a bit. When I would try to play a song and then minimize back to the dashboard, the song would stop, like, totally, and I'd have to relaunch the app and then relaunch the song. No, that's... Ugh. Maybe I should have went in that beta. I got an invite for that beta, and I never went into it. I should have, just so I could give some feedback on that. Anyway, next up, the messaging got touched up a bit, too. You could change a few different things. You could change group names. You could send emojis. They call them stickers, but it's the iPhone equivalent of emojis. Big fucking whoop. You can even change the profile picture. You see where the girl picture is. You can even change that too, to whatever you like. Again, with the share button only. So, only pictures in your capture gallery you can use. I don't think there's anything else too different aside from a chat and party option, a now playing, and then who's in it. It's a little bit more, I don't want to say streamlined, but yeah, a little more touched up. So that's all the emojis, I mean, stickers look like. And I don't know if there's going to be sticker packs in the future. I mean, there might, but... Unfortunately for my app, the PS app on my phone, it won't tell me what the sticker is. It'll tell me I received or sent a sticker, but it won't show me the sticker. You know what I mean? I don't know why. Anyway, Dom was live. That's how you cover a system update. Not a fucking 3-minute video of you begging for likes, running around in circles, standing on top of a car. No, that's not how you do it. Come on, if you're gonna cover something big, you know, do it right. No, that's too much work. Yeah, it probably is too much work. Anyway, that's fucking it. I thought I'd share that. Share my fucking strong dislike, hatred for the new media player, because really, that shit is horrible. As far as the rest of the features go, you can stream to YouTube. I think I said that already. You can stream to YouTube. You can change, when you use the share button for screenshots, you can change what kind of format they get taken in. So if you don't like JPEG, you can now change it to a PNG. Of course, it's worth noting that those take more space, so just make sure you're accommodated for that. You can also share video clips to Twitter, 10 seconds max, but hey, you know, that's still kind of nice. Under the Live from PlayStation app, you can actually look at just video clips or just screenshots. You don't have to look at live streams anymore, so that's kind of nice. I think aside from that, there's really nothing else like big or major about this update, or anything worth sharing, really. Anyway, that's it. So, yeah, I don't have anything else to add to this.